The cannons of the pirate ship ready to fire in the north end zone. We can only be one place. Raymond James Stadium here in Tampa, the home of the Buccaneers. The punter, Jake Camarda, will get things started. And off we go here on Sunday Night Football. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. And his initial touch, good for a couple. It'll be second down. Back to throw. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Brian Thomas, the intended receiver. And it's going to be third down. They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
A fair catch signaled, and they'll have it just outside their own 20. So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Here we go, here we go. 70 Timberwolves. Ready?
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
What an advantage it brings a defense when you have cornerbacks that are such willing tacklers. It just brings an extra element to the ability to defend the entire field. And this is a great example here why.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
Mustang 19. Come on.
He'll drop to throw. And he's got Homer. It's complete. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Quick throw, taken in. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
This one complete to Palmer. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down.
Every staff in the league that understands that we have to play a rookie quarterback, regardless of their talent, regardless of how high they were drafted. The ideal situation is to fill that huddle with as many veteran players as possible. The quarterback's going to be young. He's going to make some mistakes. The more veteran, talented guys around him, the easier it is to weather those mistakes.
He's going nowhere. Going to lose yardage on that play.
Where a defender makes his tackles tells you a lot about his abilities. And for an interior defensive lineman, Mike, to make plays on the outside of the formation, just speaks to his speed, his effort, his ability to run down the line, and we saw it here, and he takes the back down for a loss. They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. The defense blows a chance to get off the field as the offense converts 3rd and 14. So not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. And he'll take this down to about the 7. He'll look to throw. That is caught. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. That gives him 14 touchdowns for the year. The PAT, up and good. And the Bucs will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Quick throw here is complete. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick 1st down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Quick throw here on the RPO, caught by Thomas. And he's going to have a 1st down. He's forced out. Nice pickup of 9.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design. Sometimes it's based on need. A really nice job there by the quarterback. Get into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Now they'll set up to throw. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain. It is 3rd and 10. He'll go right and find his running back. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Buccaneers are going to get it back here just past the 35.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
He's going to take a shot down the field. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25.
Well, he certainly didn't look like a rookie on that long completion, Mike. Not only his ability to scan the field and find his favorable matchup, but he was able to hit his downfield target in the perfect spot that led to that big gain.
A throw left side, but it's incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
He'll get this complete to his man out of the backfield. And he's going to be taken down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early.
He is in. Touchdown, Tampa. So that is 2 touchdowns in this game, and now 15 for the year. The extra point is good, and the Buccaneers will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out, so they'll take over at the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Now, faking the give, he'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. So we are through one.
Go, Reed, go. Reload, reload.
They'll run. He'll try the left side now. And that one is closed down in the backfield. What a defensive play. Knifing in, dropping him for the loss. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14.
Ready.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. A dive, and he's got it. What an effort. What a catch. It is a big play for the Buccaneers. 41 yards. 5 yards from the house. They've got it 1st and goal. Here's a run. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line. A little closer. Here's 2nd and goal.
Here we go, set. Go.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it to the goal line and in. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His 1st NFL touchdown. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The drive will start on the ground. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Slot man in motion left. The defense all over the little quick pass attempt, and they run him down for no gain on that one.
Well, you could tell that the defense had seen that play on game tape, and they were ready for it. They tried to do a little jet sweep pop pass out of the gun. Defense was all over it. Nowhere to go, no gain.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Break. 19, try.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll throw it left and has his running back. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins, and it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline, so as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
Back to the air one more time. Rush comes, they're setting up the screen, and they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
It's like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points.
Crazy. Look at him move away from a tackler as he winds up gaining 7 yards. Nice run there. Second down and 3.
60 by 6. Let's go now.
Now Vaughn. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is. First down. In motion comes Thomas. And the Cowboys are going to have a first and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll try to run this one in. Trying to fight his way into the end zone, but they will mark him short. Down at the 1. Two minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I back from Tampa after a timeout. Another shot from the 1 on second and goal. On the ground, it's the tight end. And he will fight his way to the end zone. Touchdown, Dallas.
Well, after being shut out in the first half, it has to feel good for this offense, Mike, to just get on the board, get something going. But now the question we have to ask is there enough time to come all the way back?
Yeah, just some belief, right, Greg? Just let's watch these guys on the next few drives. Did that give them a little belief that they can stay in this game? Best way to start with that score. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes the return from a yard or 2 deep. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 17. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And he's going to have this one up near the 28.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you could have 2 or 3 that can all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
And this is why most teams, Mike, decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle 4. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeouts, you can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. If they're able now to go down and come away with points, they'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break.
12 was nice last time, so they did it again. Another 12-yard pickup and another first down. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down. From out of the gun, he'll throw. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
And he's going to be knocked down before he can even think about returning that ball. Whoa! Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll get this into the hands of his running back. And he's going to be taken down up around the 24-yard line. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
Got it. Ready? 40, 17. Here we go. 65, 65,
To the air now on 1st and 10. Pass pulled in by Vaughn.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Back to throw. Now a shot here, deep middle. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. All right, Coach. Thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10.
check, Bobcat, check. Tag.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion. Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. In motion comes Thomas. And a nice defensive play there coming through to make the play in the backfield. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
This has been a tough sequence right out of the jump. You work all week on your opening script, and they're usually the plays that you feel the best about to try to establish some sort of early rhythm. But through 2 plays, run and pass, all they've done is go backwards.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. They'll look to throw. the quarterback scrambling, maneuvers his way back to the line of scrimmage, but that's all he can get out of that one. Cowboys special teams unit heads out for the punt, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. Fair catch will be taken here. It is right at the 40-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's over the middle and intercepted. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Now a give up the middle. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll be near the first down marker. Let's call it a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on 3rd down. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. 14 on the pickup. That's good for a Dallas first down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it, because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start. How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings them down for a loss.
And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. That's 3. 3rd time tonight he's been intercepted. And the Buccaneers are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
And a strong first down run, a pickup of 9, setting up 2nd and short. They'll stick with him again. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here they got the lead. We're in the second half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the second half and close this game out?
Oh, man, open right side. He's got him. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a first down to go with it.
And another great throw. And I'll tell you what, Mike, so far today, this certainly does not look like a rookie quarterback. I mean, he is in complete control of this offense.
That is caught side of the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. The extra point try forthcoming. The kick is good. And the Buccaneers will extend this 3rd quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 70 yards. Touchdown, Dallas. Extra point by Patterson is good. The Cowboys are able to edge a bit closer. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be out of bounds on the return, and the drive will begin there.
Let's go now.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. A toss left side, caught by his running back. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Quick throw, out wide. It's caught. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
He runs with it.
Just getting anything out of that one, I think, is a positive. It looked like he might have to throw it away early. Instead, he pulls it down. He winds up picking up a yard.
On the set.
Here's 3rd and 2. Now they'll set up to throw. Open man is Palmer. It's complete. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a 1st down.
Ready? 7 Pirates.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. He's taken down just shy of the 10.
2-possession lead, 4th quarter. This is the time, Mike, when you really can rely heavily on your run game. Everybody in the stadium knows you're going to run it, including the defense. They just can't come up with an answer to stopping it.
They can still get a 1st down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. That is hot. What a job on the scramble. Touchdown, Tampa. Now for the point after. It's up and through. And the Bucs will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He'll start at the 2. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Here we go.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan. And then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man. And it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a first down.
Track 60. Here we go. Here we go.
Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. They'll look to throw again. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw yet again. Quick throw, taken in. And the Cowboys are going to be set up with a 1st and goal now. Tackle made at the 9. They're called in at the 2. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. Back to the air one more time. That one taken in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And, boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. And he's got Homer. It's complete. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a 1st down. Handoff here, up the middle. Trying to avoid tacklers there, but the ball is out. One of his teammates is there to pick it up. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. They'll throw out of the gun. He'll go right and find his running back. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. Trying to find an opening, but too good in the middle from the defense. They stop this up, and now it is 4th down.
And now this brings up a tough situation, Mike, because even if they were going to consider...
And now the referee, looks like he has gotten word from replay. They're going to stop the game inside the last 2 minutes. All replays emanate from there. So the official upstairs and the replay center in New York get the second look, and indeed this call will be overturned. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. I think he's going to lose a yard.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
They'll drop to throw. He throws right side down the field, and it is brought in. And he will score. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. That his second touchdown tonight. No problem there on the extra point, and the Bucs are able to extend the lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 3. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Following the kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. That is a worrisome development here late in the game. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Here we go, check. Check go.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
A throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. He's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. So it'll bring up 4th down. Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That's over the middle and take it in. He's got it. And he's going to have a Cowboys first down. As this defense can't come up with the play they need, they surrender a gain of 17 on 4th down. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it, continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. Got a man downfield. It's Thomas. And he'll be taken down.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
So the big play gets him down close. And now it's 1st and goal. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
Here now, 2nd down and goal. He's got it at the 3. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. Extra point by Patterson is good. And the Cowboys are able to cut into the deficit. Looking to double up here. Score the touchdown. They want more. They're lining up for an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
Up the middle they go. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face second down and 7.
Brings up second and 7.
So, fire the cannons. It's a win for the Bucs. They're able to bounce back after a difficult loss a week ago, respond with a much better overall performance, and it culminates in a victory.